Hello there, and welcome to another Starfield video. This is just a quick PSA regarding certain mods. So as you guys know, mods are out now and they're an amazing thing, but something that you need to kind of pay attention to, which realistically you shouldn't have to, but you know, it is what it is. So certain mods may cause issues such as being incompatible with other mods. You know, you get issues like games crashing or textures not loading, which are, you know, they're problematic, but it's not something that's an issue. You just uninstall the mod, you're good to go. Now, there's certain mods that I'm gonna reference two here, and this is just kind of to highlight the fact that be careful when using mods. So I want to say 99 times out of 100 mods are completely safe to use and will cause no issue. Now, there is times like what I was saying there a minute ago, they could cause issues, like some mods could conflict with other mods, you might get crashing, but that's not a huge issue, you just uninstall the mod. I've come across a couple of mods here that when you try and install them, they basically on PC, they crash my Starfield, and they basically make it so that if I don't go into the ESM of the files and delete it, I basically have to do a fresh install. Now, the mod in particular that I've come across is this one here called Stellar Armory, the Galactic Gear expansion. Now, I'm not trying to like throw flack at the mod author because, as you can see, they're like, it seems like they're getting some like weapons going and stuff, and it honestly seems kind of cool. But when I've downloaded it, like I said, I downloaded this, I think 3 days ago, because I wanted to try it out because it seemed really cool. Like, you know, it's some new weapons and stuff, and I installed it, and before, I'm not going to do it now because I do not fancy having to edit stuff again. When I click the download, it'll get to 80%, my Starfield will literally crash. And then I try to load up Starfield, and it'll be like, sorry, we can't load up Starfield. The creations will just continue loading. And then what will happen is if I quit out and try to load the game again, it will say there's basically an error. And the first time I had to reinstall Starfield, and the second time I did it, I same issue again, because the first time it happened, I wasn't sure it was this mod. I just thought maybe Starfield was playing stupid. Now, I did some research afterwards, Googling it. Apparently, a lot of posts on Reddit about this mod being problematic. So just a heads up, there's another mod. I know that... let me see where it is. It's a mod that I actually recommended. Let me see. It's in my library. Let me find it real quick. So this Scully Emporium. Now, this works perfectly fine for me on PC, but I've been told by one of my subscribers, Nancy, shout out to you, that this caused her Xbox to basically crash in the same way that the Stellar Armory one did. So that's just something to kind of be aware of. Now, like I said, sometimes when the mods just cause issues, like say for instance inconsistencies, it can be as simple as, okay, let me just install the mod. But with some of these mods in particular, like on Xbox with Scully's Emporium and with both on the Stellar Armory, on, like I said, on PC you basically have to go into the files and you have to delete them, which it's not too hard if you know what you're doing, but I will say I didn't know what I was doing. On Xbox, it's a lot more tedious. You have to delete your save data, which again can be hit and miss. But yeah, so it's just kind of forewarning when it comes to mods and stuff, especially if you live in an area where, like, you know, like if Starfield takes a while for you to install, like if you don't have great internet, or you're very you're on Xbox and you're very kind of accustomed to your character and you don't want to lose it, I would say if you can, try and figure out how to back up your saves, because like I said, mods are mostly safe, you know, but in the instance of these mods here, like the Stellar Armory, it's a case of bricking systems temporarily, which is not advisable. Now, the thing is, see, this is where it leads to another question. On Starfield, on the creations thing, we have no really way of kind of contacting the creator or letting them know. I noticed there it says you need the patch to work. Okay, so I'm not sure if that patch will prevent the mod from crashing, but to be honest, I'm not even going to attempt it, just because I don't want to have to deal with that. Like, again, I'm not trying to like throw shade at the mod author. I'm assuming it's just a situation where like the mod author like may not be fully familiar with like say the creation kit, and they might have accidentally done something wrong that kind of triggers. But yeah, I think it'd be nice if Bethesda kind of had like, you know, like they kind of verified things. Like, I don't know how possible it would be, but like, because the thing is, on PC you can have issues with mods and stuff, and usually it's kind of like at your own risk, because, you know, you have to download and do this. But on Xbox it's a completely different story, because aside from being able to fiddle with the load order, the mods are supposed to work. And if they're causing people, like, where they're, you know, can't load up their games and stuff, that's very problematic. So hopefully at some point Bethesda will try and do something. Like, obviously I know they can't, you know, they can't check every single mod. That's what the little ticks are for, which I only realized recently, thanks to Michael MT Freeman telling me. That basically means that the Bethesda have checked the mod and they're a verified creator. Now, realistically, you would assume that all mods on the Creation Club would function and would have been checked or some way, you know? Like, how do we know they're not, you know, doing something nefarious with, you know, like, what about the big booby mods? You know, they're not allowed on Xbox, but, you know, how would Bethesda know if they hit it? So hopefully they do kind of fix it, or find a way to fix it, because the last thing anyone wants is to be, you know, oh, gonna download this mod, looks really cool, add it to my save game, oh, save game gone, oh, can't load my game, have to reinstall. Took me like 6 hours to, like, I installed fine, but it took me 6 hours to like unpack the game, and I was like, yeah, it was painful. But yeah, so that's just a little kind of PSA. So yeah, going forward, if you're going to download mods, be careful with the mods are, you know, obviously take some precaution. If it's a mod that seems kind of new, like, you know, nobody's really talked about it, like say this one, I think it only popped up a couple of days ago, I would just do a quick Google check, Google, you know, Starfield and then the mod. And if you see any kind of issues, you know, like people on Reddit or on the Nexus or like Steam saying anything about it, just steer clear of it until we get some, you know, some like actual responses, because I know there's been issues with like the paid mods and stuff, and I believe Bethesda are working on that. A lot of the kind of the paid mod issues are kind of all the same, usually sound issues. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, so if you guys have if you've come across any mods that are kind of problematic, let me know. Comment them down below, just so we can keep keep people aware. Also, I have a Discord, Starfield Anonymous, in link in bio. And we try to do a good job of kind of keeping, because we have like loads of different sections. We have a section for Creation Club where we have a couple of modders in there that showcase some of their mods, but also we kind of you know, like share amongst ourselves, like, oh, this is a cool mod, and oh, I had this issue with this mod, oh, here's how to fix it. So it's just, yeah, if you're interested in that. But yeah, also just like I want to stress again, like I'm not trying to flame the creator of this mod or even the Scully's mod, because I know the Scully's mod works really well for me, but obviously, you know, not the case on Xbox. So hopefully the creator of the mod, Scully's Emporium, Scully and Bones, will be able to maybe remedy that, just because I know with that mod specifically, it's an awesome mod, and if it's like not working for people on Xbox and causing issues, hopefully we can get sorted, because it just makes decorating so much more fun. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching, and catch you in the next one. Bye bye.